Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you're all having a great day so far. Today has been a busy day. As you can tell, I jumped on 2 minutes late than normal. So it'll be a quicker live today. I do have a project that I'm going to do, but I didn't have as much time to prepare, and I have a lot on my schedule that I've got to get done after this before the weekend. So this, I'm thinking, will be a short one next week. Well, we have a lot of new items that are not on the website yet, but they're in the warehouse waiting to be sold. So next week, I know I'm going to have a lot of new products to choose from for you. One of them, I can't wait. I'm going to show it off today anyway. Next week, you guys can order it. You can't order it yet because it's not on the website to order. But I'll give you a preview of that. And yes, hello, Cranberry Creek Golf. If you want to let me know your name so I know who you are, we can do that. But yeah, I think I will show you guys some samples of things I've worked on throughout this past week. We have a new All in Crate launch that is on the website. Most of it is sold out. We are getting a restock of that as well. My video's not working. Oh no, Shelly. Hopefully. Oh, and I see you've changed your name, Shelly, from Sunny. So hello, Shelly. It's nice to see your actual name. Hi, Linda. But yes, I think I will show you guys. Let's start with older and to newer. I'm going to flip my camera. Hello, Darlene. And I'm going to show you quickly the cards I did last Friday. If you remember, I did the Love of My Life collection from Studio Light. I did 2 cards and one was a technique, one wasn't. These are the cards here. Oops. I loved how they turned out. This one very much surprised me. If you guys remember, I said this was a technique I had not tried yet. But yeah, these were the cards I did last week. If you missed it, you can go back and rewatch it. Then if you guys were on Facebook yesterday, I just got this up literally right before I left work at like 4:30. I filmed a little video tutorial creating 8 adorable cards using the Paper Rose Quick Cards collection. They're really easy to do. It was literally a less than 2-minute video of me creating. Obviously it's sped up and cut, but I created 8 cards. I'll flip through these quickly so you guys can see them all. I do have a lot of leftover pieces as well. I'm pretty sure I could make 14 cards out of here. I don't think I just spoke English properly. I think I just blacked out, but I meant to say, I think you can make 14 cards out of the kit. This is one of them. Oh, Linda, thank you. I am very happy with how they turned out. This one I'm giving to my partner. They were so easy, but the designs are just so pretty that you really don't need to do much. They're just effortlessly adorable. This one for my sister. Nice chocolates. This one I made for my dad to give to my mom because he's quite forgetful. And then the last one. Now I will show you how some of the pack comes. I have it all cut up and used, but I will just kind of quickly show you what's in the kit. So you get 2 on the front. You can see 2. The pre-cuts. There are 4 sheets, so there's a lot of pre-cuts that just pop out. They are embossed, so you can see the lighting hitting it. And then it comes with your cardstock, which I've cut up, but it is double-sided. I think there is 3 of each design. And the papers are so cute. I love how they come with this strip in it already. In some cut the strip out and used it as the strip. Some I left it. And some I created a new strip out of the cardstock. They're really pretty papers. I had a lot of fun creating out of these. All right, so just trying to get this all organized again. And then you also get this inspiration sheet. Hi, Bonnie. Happy Friday. And you get to see some finished card samples from our inspo. So that is the kit I used. I'll probably be giving that kit away. Just want to make sure I'm not losing all my bits and pieces. And then, the samples are also posted on Instagram and Facebook, so you can watch the video and look at the cards that are done. Then, I haven't really done much with that. So next I'm just going to show you the All in Create. I don't have it all here. I do have one of the new items that I wanted to show anyway because it's brand new. This is the All in Create Creative Box. So this is a brand new item from All in Create. They haven't done anything like this before. Inside there is an ephemera pack. There is a cardstock pack and 2 layering washi tapes as well. There are 2 styles. One is sold out. We will be getting, I think, the other shipment should be coming in Friday at the latest next week. It should be, I'm thinking, very soon that we get the restock of the other one. We only have about 20 of these left, so if you do want them, grab them before they sell out. I will, I think, do a quick card demo with this because why not? So I'll start with this. So inside, I will show you the cardstock. So there are 10 double-sided cardstock designs. They're all different designs. There's no repeats. And then the other box is completely different as well. There's different cardstocks with the other box. I do love this paper. Very good quality and so cute. Okay, then we get the ephemera. In here is a mishmash of some images. I will open this up in a minute. And then we've got some layering washies. So I think I'm just going to open these up and I will show you what images these create and how they work if you haven't seen these before. All in Create does layering washi tapes, which is so genius. I don't know any other brand that does this. And I'm trying to debate if I do it. I'll do it on that piece of cardstock. So this one, I've got to find the start. There we go. And I normally peel it apart until I see a repetition in the image. So keep pulling. I can see the feathers over here look like this one. So I'm going to tear before the feather. Close that up. And now I don't have an image to follow off of. So I'm going to be guessing where the image starts and stops. I think it's going to start here because there's a break of product, and I'm going to tear between here because it looks like this is the top of the bottles for these. So kind of, if you have no image to refer to, I recommend just playing around. Your first one is going to be the hard one because you're kind of figuring out where am I tearing everything. And then here, I've got to figure out how I'm going to tear this because I tore it a little crooked, you can see. I'm going to layer it and then we'll peel it. Now, since this is washi tape, if you stick it down and it's not straight, you can always lift it up and replace it down. Now I'm trying to think. The paper. I have a feeling that I need to tear this kind of slanted like that a bit. And then I think this paper, yes, it does. think it lines up with this. And then down back at the bottom. Okay, so that is the image. It's yeah, it's definitely not an exact square. This one looks more square-like, so I'm going to try it again. Try that now that I've done it once. Again, I'm going to peel it until I see the repetition in the image. And the edge of the desk goes here. Just want to make sure I'm tearing the right spots because the feathers are normally, I'm going to tear at the top. Okay, I'm tearing. Again, I'm just guessing. So my first, I'm going to tear this off. I don't think the feathers are supposed to go at the front where I had it. Those are supposed to go at the bottom. So I kind of did mess up the first one. And now I'm going to tear. Yes, I did mess up my first one. Okay, there we go. I think I have it this time. Now you'll see, I think, a more square image. I see some people are commenting. So before I put this together, beautiful kit, watch over Facebook Live. This is Shelly G. The washi tape is so much fun. I wish the images were a bit bigger as an A7. Yes, they definitely fit the A6 much better. Always waste the first pic. Yeah. Shelly, you understand my struggle right now then. My first picture, yes, was my learning. And I've just got to figure out where I'm going to cut. So underneath will go here. Just going to tear. And I have more faith in myself, so I'm actually going to do it directly on a cardstock because I think I can do it this time. Let's do it sideways. Okay. Hopefully I don't get this too crooked. Okay, got that. Now this is going to go underneath, so I need to tear it here. Okay. If this is not perfect, then I need to go back to the drawing board because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think it's working better this time. And then the edge of the desk cuts off here. So this will go underneath. It's already looking like it's better than my first attempt. Like that. Okay. Okay, it's coming. And voila. Ha ha ha. I knew I could do it. So there you can see the image is much better. Again, there was my first attempt. So once I realized where I went wrong, much, much, much better. It doesn't want to focus. Come on, focus camera. Maybe that's too distracting. Anyway, that's that one. Let's do the other one now. There are 2 washi tapes. These are only sold in the kit. You can't buy these individually. So if you want them, you have to get everything. And same with everything else in the kit, all the ephemera and all the paper. Okay, same thing this time. Okay. I'm going to tear off where I know the beginning is going to go. And I'm going to trust myself this time, and I'm going to do it right on here. Again, I'm going to pull it till I see the repetition so I can see the top of the cat's ears and the top of the cat's ears. So I'm going to cut before the repetition. Close that up. And then I can see there is a gap between the 2 images here. So it's going to be cut there. This one I'm going to do straight up. Put that there. And then this one is, oh my gosh, this one's so much easier. You can see between where the gaps are, so you can cut it much easier. I should have done this one first. But yeah, this one is so much easier than the first one. And then again, this one I can see the gap. I don't even have to think about where I'm tearing it. And my last piece. Then in the other one, I did make, this is a washi tape from the other book. I did die cut it using one of the new dies. I'll talk about that in a minute. Then we have, I wonder, let's open up the ephemera. This actually might be a longer live than I was expecting. We'll open the ephemera and I'm going to see, I might actually complete this card. There are some hearts, if you can see, red hearts on the design. So I might use this red love sentiment because it ties the red in. Then I'm going to look and see. I see some envelopes, which goes perfectly with the letter theme. And I'm going to try and find some of the different colors. And I'm going to do, I think, break up where the edge of the tear tape is. I'm going to just add envelope after envelope after envelope. Hopefully it looks good. So let's start doing that. Grab my glue. And I'm just going to do this straight on. I am going to have it hang off the edge a bit, and then I'll just go in and cut it with scissors after. So I don't want to cover the image. Do that. And then this one. Well, if you guys are on and feel like chatting, let me know what products or what collection you've been working with recently. What's been your favorite project you've done? Okay. I think I should only need one more. That, or there is a bit more of a square. That's too big. We'll do this one. And then this one also, I don't know if you noticed, I did it in a slanted pattern. So I just did them so they don't look like they're all straight. Then now that that's dry enough, I'm just going to take scissors and trim off the parts that hang off the edge. This will complete the card more so it doesn't look so unfinished. There we go. That looks much better. And now I'm going to add the love down in the bottom corner. And I am going to 3D this one. So I'm going to find my foam pads. I should have some little ones here. Normally I struggle to find the big ones, but I have all big ones in here. I'm just going to put a few, if I can pick it up. I need my hook tool. This is not the tool I use for that. Are these on the website now? I was there looking for them. Do you know the price? I don't know the price, but if you look up Treasure Trove or CB2, you should be able to find it. If not, Shelly, I'll drop it in the comment section after my live. But yeah, it is on the website, Treasure Trove. You can also look under new products and filter it with the brand All and Create. You'll be able to find it. We only have 20 of them left. Don't think they've sold out in the last few minutes, but we are getting more in too. Okay, that should be enough. Oh, Linda, thank you. It says under, oh, and she already has a price. Thanks, Linda. And on each roll of washi tape, I'm pretty sure you get 24 to 25 images. So that's about 50 images from the washi tape. Plus you got all the ephemera. So it's a good bang for your buck. Okay, I've added my love. Now I might add the cat here, kind of sitting on the love, looking into everything, or this cat's hugging. I think I like that cat sitting there. Let's do that. And this, I'm not going to 3D this one. Just glue that flat. Oh, dang, they are sold out. Sorry, Shelly. But they are coming in next Friday. I'll let you know if they've arrived or not. But we are getting more in, so don't stress. Okay, I've got that. Oh, this one would have been cute, nice and tall. Anyway, it's stuck down there. That one's staying. Then there are some hearts, so I might... No, I think that's good enough for now. I think I'm going to leave it like that. They're very easy, quick card. Okay, now I'm going to try and not lose all of these ephemera bits. I'm going to literally just put that behind me and hope I don't drop everything on the ground. I do have another project I'm going to do here. Okay, and there are a lot of bits in there. I forgot to mention there's like 87 or something like that ephemera bits. Okay, get rid of my excess washies. I forgot to mention before I move on that these are binding discs that just came out. Oh, sorry, I was just looking at the comments. These binding discs are new from All in Create. They work well with the memory decks dies. This is one of the new dies. We didn't get any new stamps from All in Create this collection, but I believe there are some in the next collection, so I'm excited about that. And the binding discs, you only need 2. If you're doing it like this, so you could create 2 memory dexes out of the 4 binding clips you get in a pack. And so yeah, I did a video on YouTube of how I created this binding to work in the All in Create album. I decorated it with washi tape. It was black originally. But yeah, you can go check out that video on YouTube. I just made it public today, so you can go watch that there. Okay, let's move along to the Ciao Bella. I'm just going to put my pin in. We are getting more Barely Art pins and the refill bottles next week. So if you are sold out or if you are out, we're getting more. Alrighty. So the tissue paper, I have a sample here. I don't have the packaging because they're still in the boxes. I got my samples out, but that was it. So the tissue paper, it comes huge. We have used this for 3 projects already, and you can't even see the edge. Like there's a lot left over, and it's been used quite a lot. So I'm going to show you a project I did, and then we're going to make a start to finish project for my niece. So I just went to the dollar store and found this chipboard. It was like $1. So I just did it on this as a little door sign. I think I'm going to put like my mom's office on here. But I wanted to do one for my niece. So I have another chipboard from the dollar store, $1.25. This is meant for painting. It's just easier to buy the dollar store little chipboards. And then what I'm going to do to make my life easier is cut this twine off because I have lots of ribbon and string I'm going to use instead. Then what I do is I take the paper and I'm just going to roughly cut with scissors around the image. So it doesn't have to be perfectly lined up. We will line it up and clean up the edges after. Right now I'm just making it easier for myself so there's not all this excess paper to be just hanging around. So this is, if you can hear, much thicker than the rice paper is. It's also way more opaque. It's not so transparent. All right, so how I'm going to do this is I'm going to take my Barely Art refill, just because it's easier than dumping this, and it's larger as well, onto a surface. And I'm going to do this in sections because the Barely Art glue dries so quickly. I'm going to do it sections at a time. So I'm going to just take a paintbrush and paint the glue on. The thinner you go, the less it will warp, which reminds me I should have grabbed my burnishing tool, but that's okay. So I'm just going to start there, place this down, and make sure I get out any of those wrinkles. I'm going to go right to the edge because I want to make sure that nothing catches on the edge and lifts it later. So just using my fingers. If you have a flat tool, like a credit card, that will also help. But for now, I'm just going to use my finger to get out any of the wrinkles and make it nice and smooth. All right, so I've got a good amount on. Now I'm going to lift that up a bit and add more glue. And I did this just because if the glue dries, then it'll just get really thick behind, and I want to try and keep it as thin and flat as possible, prevent any wrinkling. And make sure you get right to the edge. Hold that. Again, I'm just applying pressure to make sure nothing wrinkles. Right to the edge. Now it's obviously a bit more time consuming because I'm doing a larger project. I've seen they did some samples of clocks. You could do like a picture frame. You could do so many different DIY projects for home. This is part of their home decor line. So you can DIY your own decorations. I've seen people use it on armoires. Jewelry boxes would be another good one. Good gift idea, create something and use this over top. Or go to the dollar store like I did, get some cheap stuff and then create some beauty out of it. This is tissue paper. The name of this one, I don't know it specifically. It should be on the website hopefully early next week. It will be in the newsletter. So if you're subscribed to the newsletters, I do them. So hopefully you guys like them. I try and make them not repetitive or boring. And I did send a coupon code out exclusively to our newsletter subscribers. So if you didn't see that, you can go see that now. It actually expires tonight at midnight. So use it before it's over. Almost done applying the paper. Now, if there are wrinkles, you really do not notice because it is so designed. Yeah, it's like impossible to see anyways. gluing my paper down to my craft mat by accident. Okay, my last section. I am going to dump just a bit more glue because I have a feeling I need a little bit more than that. Okay, and finally, just push it all down. Make sure all the edges are pushed. Okay, now while that is going to be drying just quickly, I'm going to just take a baby wipe and clean off all this glue. It is already dry, so I just got to scrape it off. At least clean enough so it's not sticking to everything. There we go. Okay, now let's clean this up. I'm just going to put my lid on before I forget. That paper is so pretty. The newsletters, the newsletters are great. Love all the info. Thank you, Shelly. I'm glad somebody's enjoying it. I do spend quite a bit of time on them. Linda, could you put my name for the newsletter? Yes, Linda, I can do that. Okay, now I need an X-Acto knife, which here, this is really easy now. So what I'm going to do, just make sure nothing's sticking, is I'm literally just going to go along the chipboard. And just trim it off. And I'm just not going to tear it because it does tear if you pull it. So I just want to make sure I'm actually cutting it to be exact. Sorry, I think I'm off camera a bit. Okay. Voila, now it looks pretty. So then what I'm going to do is take my little pokey tool. There's already holes in the chipboard, but I'm just going to poke the paper through. So I'm just going to poke and then create like a circle like so. And I'm poking into it. If I poked the other way, it would stick out and I wouldn't like the look of that. So I've got my two holes so I can feed my ribbon through it. Now I have cut out a bunch of letters using the moonstone dies. So we have the whole alphabet and all of the letters. I use these dies because they're nice and large. I wanted large dies. And I use the copper glitter cardstock from Etc. Papers. I thought the pink would blend in too much and the copper, I feel like the colors are still there with the brown a little bit. Just the colors, I feel like it made the most sense. Doing the holes would be a great place to use some eyelets. Oh, that is a very good idea. Okay, now I'm going to map out what this is going to say. So her name's Ayla. So I'm going to just make sure it's pretty center. I am not a perfectionist, and she doesn't know that it's not straight. So we will see how straight it can get. Okay, Ayla's room. Oh, Ayla, I need the S. I forgot the S, so I'll move that all over a little bit. And I feel like that is pretty spot on camera because the glitters I think, too much for the camera. You can see it kind of glitching. It's a bit too much detail for the camera, so it kind of blends in. I will definitely, the photo you will see much better. But yeah, I think I'm going to 3D foam pad this and add the ribbon like I did here. I'm not going to bore you guys on camera unless you guys want to see me do it. I know you guys wanted to watch me color, but this is just adhering the letters down. So let me know if you want me to keep going and finish this on camera, or if you just want to wait for the photo afterwards. I'm going to start placing it because I have a feeling that's what people might want. I should have strips. This would make my life so much easier if I can find them in my stash. I might have to run. Okay, no one has said if they want to watch me live or not, so I'm going to take that as they don't really care. So I think I might just end it, and then I will post a photo as soon as this is done. I'm literally going to finish it right now. And yeah, that is all, except don't go anywhere. I've got my giveaway. So I'm going to give away that card pack, the Sweet Valentine quick card pack that I made all those cards. All these adorable cards. Darlene, yes, I can add your name to the newsletter. These cards were made from that kit. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to close my eyes and pick like I do last time, just because, one, you guys have been very interactive, and two, I feel like it's a bit more fair because if some of you guys are a bit slower at typing, then this is a bit more even. So I'm going to close my eyes and look away just so you know, and scroll through the comments. And it is Linda Pippin. Congrats, Linda. Next time you are in, I will have that Paper Rose kit set aside for you. I do have Shelly, I think that was the exact name, like Shelly Sunny. I've got two names. Yes, it is Shelly. Shelly Graham, I have yours waiting, and I also have Deanna's as well. So whenever, no, I'm not trying to rush you, but whenever you place an order, that will be sent with it. I did just check today, and no order's been placed yet. So whenever you place your order, you'll get it. And yeah, whenever I see you, Linda, I will have that for you. All right, next week, it will be new product, that's for sure. Probably Katie Sue, because there's something new coming from her. But yeah, I will see you guys next week, same time, same place. Bye. Have a good weekend, everyone.